At my computer right now. I have the silhouette design software opened, and what I did was I took my kiwilane template and I took a photograph of it with my phone. And if you want to see a video of this, it's pretty boring. It's on the Cricut video, but I didn't see a point in being repetitive. So you just take a picture with your phone of your template. Make sure the lighting is good and make sure it's a decent picture. Make sure it's a close-up picture. Leave a little bit of edges around. Okay, and then you upload that to your computer, and then you upload it to Silhouette Design. So, here we go. I will show you, actually, the picture that I took. It's me. Yes, I'm in my pajamas. Anyway, there's a picture that I took. You see that? That's it, guys. That's all I did. I put it on a black piece of paper. I took a picture. That was it. Okay. So let's go back to Silhouette Design software. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this picture. So File, Open. There's my picture right there. And if you notice, it makes it super big. It's okay. We'll just shrink it down. Oops, no, I don't want to curve it. I just want to shrink it down to fit on the mat. There it is. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to open your trace panel. So if you go right here, it says Panels. If yours is different from mine, you might need to update your software, or you may not have the design edition. But I think you should still be able to trace with basic. Don't quote me on it because I really am not sure. I immediately out of the gate got design edition because I wanted to do other things that the basic one didn't do that I think that the basic one does now. Anyway, so we're going to select our trace area right there. See it? Sorry, that might have been a little fast. All right. So here we go. We're selecting our trace area. There's our trace area. Okay. And there's our picture. So you play with this here, the threshold and the speckle and high pass and scale, until you get something that looks roughly like this, okay? And then you tell it here to trace. It just traced it, so now I'm going to move my top cover out of the way, and this is what you're left with. All right, so not exactly the template, right? I get it. You go to this eraser here, and you clean up your file, okay? So here we go. I'm going to clean up this line. I'm going to clean up this line. And if you want to cut this out, you can cut it out. But if not, and you just want the jar without it, then clean up that line. I'm going to clean up this line because I don't want it. So I'm going to clean these lines up and I'm going to come back. All right, there you go. I cleaned up my lines. Make sure you're back on the arrow tool and select it all. And if you look, I didn't clean it up very good because look at all these dots here. So I need to go back to my eraser tool here and get rid of those dots because I didn't see them. But guess what? Silhouette knows they're there. All right, that should be good. Let me do that again and see what I get. I left like 3 there. So let's try and clean that up. Now what, I'm going to bring it big and see if I can see it if it's big. Because it's so minuscule. And then here, I'm going to move it with the hand. See, I hardly see them. They're there, but I hardly see them. There's 1, right here. And there's one right here. And there's one right there. There's actually a little dot right there. So now let me... I knew one of those was it. I don't play in this software enough. I mean, I know how to use it, but you get rusty after a while. Alright, so here we go. Now you see there's no stray marks. Well, there's a stray mark right there, but I'm not going to cry over that. This is my cut, and I'm really happy with this cut. So I'm going to right click on the cut. I'm going to group the cut. Sorry. See where it says group and ungroup? I group the cut. There we go. And I'm clicking on it again because I don't want it this big. And I am going to resize it. And I'm going to move it up here. And I'm going to make it a compound path. Okay. And I'm pretty sure you make it a compound path if you want to cut what's inside. I recall somewhere somebody said that. Alright, so in the next part, we are going to go to the machine and see what we got.